one of the biggest signings in terms of money and everything. Because if we're gonna bring up
Gordon Hayward
extensions, yeah, Gordon Hayward got signed to the Hornets
for
for
30 mil.
40-year,
Oh my
$120 million contract.
I don't.
Cheap.
Right.
Here's
That's
my
that's a
take on it.
terrible.
I don't understand why he was paid that much. I understand the mindset of like overpaying some players just to get somewhere with like these small market teams, but like this went like to another level in my opinion. That's almost
Yo, what makes it?
go.
I
Go ahead.
100% agree
Go ahead.
because like as much as my bad, you know what you're saying?
I was gonna say what makes it even worse is like they stretch Nicholas Batum and it's $9 million a year, so they're really paying $39 million a year for Gordon Hayward, bro.
My goodness.
Oh my god, Michael Jordan's the GOAT, bro.
I just don't understand. Like, yeah, Gordon Hayward's a good player. Like we even ranked him as a top 10 small forward, but he's just I wouldn't pay him 30 mil per year.
And not only that, I don't know what Charlotte's doing right now because like you look at that team, right? And they got Terry Rozier last year. They traded Kemba for Terry Rozier. Devontae Graham had somewhat of a breakout season. I know he kind of fell off at the end of the year after that hot start, but you could see the potential there. And there are some people saying that it was Devontae's team instead of Terry Rozier's. So if they're going to move in any direction, I would expect them to trade Terry Rozier or at least move forward with Devontae as the face. But then they draft LaMelo. So I'm like,
smart.
It's not a bad decision to draft LaMelo. But now, like, if they don't trade Terry Rozier, like, what's the plan there? Are they going to run like a 3-guard lineup? But then you got Gordon Hayward. So like, I don't know what the plan is with Jordan here. Like, I really, really hope it's not to bring LaMelo off the bench. I really, really hope that's not the plan.
There's no way.
I'm just saying because like if you
LeVar would have a heart attack, bro.
Okay, then what's the plan? Trade Terry Rozier, right?
You can just bring one off the bench, bro. Terry Rozier already acting like he got traded. So
that is true.
Like posting himself packing his bags and shit.
I just don't know what the plan is. Like, I don't know what Jordan is doing. Like, Jordan, man, what is he doing?
He's trying to it seems like he's trying to actually win right now.
GM hit up Jordan. Was like, yo, can we get Gordon Hayward 30 mil? He was like, shit, fuck
I'm not gonna lie.
He was like,
it's the worst thing ever to sign Gordon Hayward because
Jordan
bro, stop. That was actually the worst. That's the worst deal of the offseason. It's not even close.
Okay, man, chill out, bro. Okay,
is he wrong?
First off, like he said, you were gonna have to overpay to get any type of star in Charlotte anyway, so it didn't matter. Second off, what's it called? That team is pretty nice, right? If LaMelo develops to where he is,
is Gordon Hayward even a star?
I mean, he could be. He was a fourth
all-star caliber. All-star caliber.
In the East.
He was the fourth scoring option, and he was putting up 17, 5, and 5.
It's not even really that. He gets hurt too much.
That's
now
what I'm worried about. But I'm not worried about his production. I think he could be easily a 20-point per game scorer on that team.
I don't doubt that. What did you just say?
White LeBron.
don't put LeBron James and Gordon Hayward ever in the same sentence again. But as far as the Hornets, I just feel like all roads have to lead to trading Terry Rozier. And if they think Rozier is better than Graham, because there's a good chance Devontae Graham just had a hot little 25 games and that's it.
Devontae Graham was overrated.
Yeah, he really was.
But he still does have potential as a playmaker. He still was a good playmaker.
It's like 1 year younger than Terry Rozier.
Yeah, so like if they feel like Devontae was just like a little bit of a hot streak, then I would just trade him immediately then. Because there are definitely some teams that would take him. Like I wouldn't be shocked if the Clippers want him. Because knowing that they need a playmaker. I wouldn't be and Devontae's on a really cheap deal. He's on a really affordable contract.
He's about to get paid.
Yeah, I know, but he still has like a year left in his contract. So like, a lot of teams I think would want him, especially a team like the Clippers. So I think if you could get Zubac, you definitely try to do something like that. Because I think Zubac, defensively, he showed a lot of improvement. He's a solid offensive player. And I still think he has a lot of upside. And I think him and Shamit, they're just never. We're really never going to see how good they could be at this point because they just never have been given a fair opportunity, in my opinion. So if the Hornets want to do something like that, they can go ahead and do that. But as of now, I don't know what the Charlotte Hornets are doing.
I like it. I'm one of those rare dudes that actually like it. I mean, there's a chance that this contract could turn into Nick Batum 2.0, basically.
Or it could just
Like,
turn
if it
into another
does-
Gordon Hayward. Like,
okay, if it's another Gordon Hayward, it's not a bad contract because Gordon Hayward, it's not as bad as Nick Batum, but like,
I mean, at one
It's not
point,
that
Gordon
bad.
Hayward, like, man, I don't want to say the worst contract, but he had one of the worst.
I mean, you could argue it was the worst, honestly.
no,
I don't
At
know
a point
about
in
that.
time,
no, it was never the
dude.
worst.
What last season? I would
2019?
say not.
The 2019 season.
Bro,
Yeah,
Andre Drummond
2019.
and Blake Griffin still exists.
On Wall.
Okay, but at that time, in 2019, Gordon Hayward might have had the worst contract that year.
CP3.
I mean, John Wall was still alive.
No. Okay, John. I forgot about Wall's contract hadn't started yet though, so you could still say, "Hey, you never know,
Well,
right?"
like, who does that though? Like, we just use the
I
whole.
think CP3 was. CP3 was definitely the worst contract because in
No,
2019,
no.
first he was injury prone as hell.
Okay,
much
and what
as
was
Gordon
Gordon Hayward?
Both of them were injury prone as hell.
And Gordon
Chris
Hayward
Paul
was
was-
bad. He wasn't
But
good
Chris Paul was like
though.
significantly better than Gordon Hayward.
Okay, I guess you could say
Exactly.
that. But he was still bad.
Okay,
For his
yeah,
standards.
For his
get-
standards, but Chris Paul's standards are still way better than Gordon Hayward. So I could really care less. CP3 was still going out there averaging
I would
16
say
and
probably
8.
John Wall. Yeah, John Wall still had the worst contract last year.
No,
Both
not
of
this
them.
past season, but the season before. The season that Hayward came back.
Yeah, no.